$1 doesn't buy you much anymore. Even cheap coffee is $2. Walk into a baseball card show at the dollar, though, and you are a king. A recent visit to the GG2 card show in Tulsa, Oklahoma, revealed some treasure lurking at the cold depths of a dollar box. The thousands of cards in 4 6-row boxes lacked any organization. Modern and vintage, stars and nobodies, graded, sleeved, and raw, all mixed up. A discard pile if there ever was one. Challenge accepted. The first find came after 20 minutes of digging. Awash in early 90s Fleer and Topps Stadium Club garbage, and there it was. A 2019 Topps Chrome autograph of Gene Segura. Segura came to the Phillies in 19 from the Mariners, having played for 5 ball clubs in 9 years. But he was a solid second baseman, a reliable bat, and he quickly became a fan favorite and part of the core of the 2022 pennant-winning Phillies. $1? I'll have it. Starting through the 7th row, having now flipped through about 5,000 cards, I hit a small cache of 1996 Leaf Authentic Signature cards, and there lie Mike Williams, an on-card auto from nearly 30 years ago. Williams played for the Phils from 92 to 96, and again in 2003 when he made the All-Star team. He was on the 93 team that won the pennant, and he once threw a brushback pitch to Pedro Martinez, back in the days when pitchers had to hit, and Pedro charged the mound on him, clearing the benches. $1? I'll have that one too. Ryan Howard fans know about his breakout rookie year, followed by his MVP season. Many collectors have his 2005 Prospects card, which he shares with Cole Hamels. But did you know of the pre-rookies? In the 19th row of cards flipped through, in a section mostly dominated with minor league pre-rookies of players I've never heard of, and who never made it to the show in any case, there it was, a 2001 Upper Deck Star Rookie card of the big piece, Ryan Howard. This card was issued just after he was selected by the Phillies in the 2001 amateur draft, and as he was starting his career with the Single-A Batavia Muck Dogs of the New York Penn League. With these early prospect cards, the companies throw a bunch of crappy players against the wall and see what sticks. 4 years after this card, he was Rookie of the Year. 5 years after, he was National League MVP. 7 years later, he was a World Series champion. $1? I'll have it. I almost walked away at this point. It had been over an hour, and I was seeing the same cards over and over. But I soldiered on, dutifully. In the 21st row, amongst a bunch of early 80s semi-stars, came a surprise, and a big one. A 1933 Gaudi Jim Elliott, number 132. Yeah, it was a little dirty, and the corners are round, but the picture is straight-up history. Jumbo Jim Elliott was an anomaly in the 30s. Well over 6 feet tall and close to 250 pounds, he was far bigger than most players of his era. That imposing size and strength gave him an advantage on the mound, and this hard-throwing lefty was feared throughout the league. This baseball card is 90 years old, from one of the single most iconic sets of all time. $1? Get in my collection, Jumbo Jim. You are welcome here. I was working left to right through the boxes. I had thumbed through 23 rows of cards and was past through the 90-minute mark. Ignoring the stiffness in my neck from hunching down over these boxes for so long, I started on the final row. The 4th card gave me pause. A 1951 Bowman Eddie Pellegrini, and man was it beat up. I almost missed it, because I already have that card in nice condition, and had no interest otherwise in such a low-grade card. It was in a penny sleeve, making it even harder to see, but I paused just long enough to... Wait, is that an autograph? I took the card out of the sleeve, and there it was, in faint blue, in a script that hinted the person learned to write with a fountain pen. Eddie Pellegrini. A quick Google search was able to confirm that it was indeed an authentic autograph. That's his signature for certain. Pellegrini, or Pelly as he was known, was born in 1918. He came up with the Red Sox and hit a home run in his first major league at-bat over the Green Monster at Fenway Park. He only played for the Phillies for the 51 season and was bounced out of the majors shortly thereafter. But he became a coach, and coached at Boston College for 32 years, leading them to the College World Series 3 times. Their field is named in his honor. Eddie Pellegrini died in 2006 at the age of 88. This card has had a life. It started its journey probably with some kid in 1951 who just wanted the bubblegum. Maybe spent some time in a bike spoke or two. It was probably won and lost over 100 times in flipping contests. Somewhere along its journey, it made its way to Eddie himself, who made his mark for all time. A signature that would long outlast him. The card somehow made its way to Tulsa in 2023, shoved in a $1 bargain bin to be found again, to have its story told, to bring Eddie back to life, if only for a moment. $1? Priceless. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to see what's next in store for baseball card stories, legends, and lore.